The Constitution is being torn apart. So as an attorney, forgetting about politics for a second, as a prominent attorney, close to this 45th president, maybe 47th as well, the dichotomy has to be incredible for you because every day we talk about it on the show. So you've got a man who's been indicted twice now. D.C., they're looking at indicting him again over J6. Georgia grand jury, gosh knows what else. And meanwhile, James Comer, we led the broadcast last hour with, he's now saying that he thinks the grand total of bribes for the Biden family might top $40 million. And Merrick Garland, you know this is an attorney. He's the attorney general. He was nominated to the Supreme Court when I was covering the White House with Obama. He was stopped by McConnell. But this man swore under oath, you know how important that is to Congress, that the Biden DOJ was not interfering with the Hunter investigation. And now we're hearing this U.S. attorney in Delaware has told pretty much anyone who's asked him that they would not let him open new grand juries. They would not let him bring more criminal charges. This 2 tiers of justice for an attorney has to be sick and disgusting. It is actually sick and disgusting. It is the exact reason I do what I do. I can tell you guys the single most important thing that I've found out is that they do treat him differently. They do. I am in court. I see the law. I see the law applied to different clients of mine. I see the law applied differently to President Trump. I see judges write scathing orders saying that I, an attorney, cannot be on TV or cannot speak at a rally. How could you say that? It's an angry, angry bench we have right now, and they're not doing their job. It's sad. And when you see things like those sick bribes and how they are not taking care of them and doing what they need to do, that is so concerning to me. If it was last name Trump and it was Don Jr., what would we have? We'd have the police banging down a public spectacle, handcuffs, probably in front of their kids, with no concern, and it would be on the front page of the New York Times. This is definitely a dual system of justice. It's sick. And if we don't wake up, we're going to be in trouble. So I think I will say, I think the American people are waking up. I have had so much support myself, people saying, thank you for fighting. You know, that didn't happen 2 years ago. That didn't happen last year. That happened with all of this obvious politicization of the justice system. So
it is so obvious. You know, President Trump says all the time at the rallies, you know, they're after me, but it's because I'm in the way. They want to get to you. And how scared should regular Americans, real American voices, be right now that they're next when they watch what's happening to President Trump?
Well, I think you see it with censorship. So let's see regular Americans, people that are social influencers, Republican influencers, people that repost things that we know are pro-Trump. They're getting censored. They're getting shadow banned. Their Twitter accounts pre-Elon Musk were getting blocked. So it does affect us. It affects us every day because we have a right to free speech. I have a right to come on and say what I need to say. But, you know, I've been sanctioned for it. But it's the tough ones that will make us change, right? And you have to keep fighting. And you cannot stop posting what you want to post. You cannot stop saying what you want to say. It is the single most important thing we do. And they might try and drown you out, but the truth is it's just dividing our country. It's so sad. It's so sad.
Incredible. Terrence, you want to jump in?
Yeah, I'm curious. We talk a lot about reforming the Justice Department, the DOJ, but given your experiences recently and how you say the justice system in general has been weaponized against Donald Trump, do you see that there's a need for reform of the justice system, not just the Department of Justice?
No, it's everything. So I think the problem we have is in the Justice Department is we'll say that there's, let's use Jack Smith, special counsel. He's special counsel. He's not independent special counsel. So special counsel reports to Merrick Garland. It's one twisted thing. You would think that it's, you know, they give the impression that we've hired this special counsel. He's completely solely for this case. He's independent. That's not accurate. It is not accurate. He reports to Merrick Garland. And who does Merrick Garland report to? Joe Biden. So we have to look at a way to make sure there is true independence. There is true confinement when people are doing investigations. If you look at Durham's testimony and everything that I brought a lawsuit against that was thrown out as fake, and now we all know it's true. You know, you have to prevent these things from happening. People have their right in court.
Yeah, you were going after the origins of Russiagate.
Hillary Clinton's campaign.
And the lies.
And Dolan
lying
and
to the FISA court.
Exactly. And that judge sanctioned me and the president, didn't even meet me. And I got sanctioned $1 million for something that ended up being 100% true. Everything in my complaint was vetted. We spent months and months and months and months on that complaint. And I was sanctioned. I didn't even get to go to court and meet the judge. I just filed a complaint. Imagine $1 million. That's a lot of money to me.
Absolutely.
And that is what we're dealing with. The order had nothing to do with with Russiagate, which Durham now said was 100% true. The order was about me being a political figure, was about President Trump, and was about the hoaxes and his political movement. It's not right. It's not right.